Floaters TV. It's your boy ShootingNiro, the player, the coach, the producer, the host. You know what I'm saying? I got my boy Rickie Jacobs,
Yes,
special
sir.
guest,
Better known as Rickie Jacobs, man.
Baltimore legend.
Legend?
Yeah, you.
I appreciate it. I appreciate that, bro. I really do.
You might see his face everywhere. We'll get into that later.
Some places.
Some places, some very important places.
Yeah.
Right when you get into the city.
I was just thinking something crazy. You might see his face everywhere. Forget what I'm... Never mind. Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead, bro.
Was it about to get X-rated?
R-rated.
R-rated. So what's going on? Let's so Rickie Jacobs, I know him from he was doing the car search. He does graphic design. He does animation.
Yes.
He a staple in the community. Everybody knows Rickie Jacobs. So this is a special interview for me. I'm glad that we're here. We're blessed to be here in the present. You know, in good health. You know what I'm saying? Good drinks, good vibes. You know
Yes,
what I'm saying?
Lord.
This is my first time meeting you and shit offline and shit. We've been in here cooling and shit, going through these storms.
Literally.
Tell the people what's up with you.
Man. Everything, man. I'm just here, man, just trying to be as present as I possibly can be. Trying to stay focused, trying to stay proactive, you know, just productive, everything, every productive, active, everything, man. Like I'm just trying to stay, you know what I mean, above water, man. Just trying to
float.
All pun intended, bro. Just trying to float. You know, show my kids something cool. Like, you know, like I mean, my dad was pretty cool, but my dad wasn't a cooler dad than me. You know what I'm saying? With all due respect, Dad. You know, just the type of things that I'm just doing in the community and just in the city. I just want to just inspire like as many people as I possibly can, yo, and stay inspired at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yes,
yeah, a little bit. Yeah,
you trying to be a cool dad and your dad.
Yeah, man. What Hov say, man? What be the course? You know what I'm saying? You know, like I'm just trying to do that, man. Like just trying to stay steady, rock steady.
Yeah. Yeah. So talk about parenthood. Let's start there.
Man, I just be freestyling, bro. Now granted, excuse me, my mother and father been in my life my entire life. But even still, like regardless of the examples that I've seen, I still feel like everything is just like hands-on, just based off of experience and learning things on the fly. Like, of course, I apply a lot of things that my parents taught me, but I'm a totally different person than them. You know what I mean? I'm a way different person than my father. I mean, I've like have a lot of his mannerisms, but I feel like parentally, like our parental styles are like mad, like different. In some spaces, they a little parallel because sometimes I find myself like when my son is a little too loud, I'm like, hey, what y'all doing? You know what I mean? Like, I'm like I'm not really going to the problem, but I'm more so like, hey, what y'all doing? You know what I mean? Like, I'm a little bit short-tempered, like, but, you know, still mild-mannered the same way my father was. So I catch myself in the moments like, dang, I sound just like this dude, man. Like,
yeah.
and I
cringy.
What? After it's all said and done, I'm like, I'm apologizing to my son. Like, I'm sorry, I ain't mean to snap like that. Things like my dad ain't never really do with me. It's just like, it is what it is. I said what I said. You know what I mean? So,
do you think he receives it well? Like when you apologize?
He does, only because you're used to what you're used to. You know what I mean? It's only when you get to like when you're around like other parents, it's like, oh, all right, my dad doesn't do this quite the same. You know what I mean? But I mean, when you raising somebody their entire life, the normal is just normal, so it doesn't really get to him, or it doesn't really break him down. I've seen things that break him down, like, and I'm speaking on my oldest son, but I've seen things that break him down, like, you know what I mean? He's able to express himself, when he experienced like disappointment and stuff like that, like when I had to surrender our Doug, which was like our family pet. He was in the shelter for some months, and he was still like available. So I would tell him stuff like, okay, by the time we get, when we get back on our feet, I'll see if he's still available at the shelter, which he was for a while. But like a couple of days ago, I checked the website, and thankfully, I mean, it's bittersweet. He got adopted, but I told him, and I was like, yeah, we'll just have to give you another Doug. He cried. He was like super disappointed. So that's one of those things where I don't like to see, like, at all as a parent. Like, I don't like disappointing my kids at all. Like, it makes me feel like a failure.
Yeah, I'm ready to cry, yo.
I am too.
That's just sad, yo.
Oh, man.
Because it's like he held it together, he was understanding, like, yeah, all right, that's what we got to do.
Yeah.
Then it's just that hope. Hope is so dangerous, yo. Hope will get you to tomorrow.
Jesus Christ.
But like you're saying, though, that's what's commendable about him as a young man, though, is he can deal with the disappointment. You know what I'm saying? What was the dog's name?
Ace.
Ace.
Yeah. So
Ace, if you're watching this,
he colorblind, bro. I don't know if he can see the screen, but I mean, I'll try. I don't know.
Shout out to you, Ace. We hope you enjoying your new home.
No, for sure, for real.
Shout out to little Rickie, little Ed Jake. What's your son's name?
My first son's name is Aiden.
Shout out to Aiden.
Noah Jacobs. My second son is actually Ashe Air Jacobs.
For real?
Yes, and my oldest son is a little jealous that my youngest son has the middle name Air.
Is it spelled A-I-R?
It's not. It's spelled H-E-I-R.
Oh, like royalty.
Yes.
Okay.
King to the throne, man. Yeah.
How'd you get the name Ed Jacobs?
Just being a huge Michael Jordan fan. So I was born in '86. If my memory serves me correct, I'm so sorry because I'm basketball.
When Jordan got drafted, like 83,
84,
right? 83, 84.
I think so. Charles Barkley got drafted in '84.
Oh, so it's the same draft.
Same draft, I believe.
84, 85?
Which is crazy because 84, 85. Dang, I can't do no fact check right now. But I want to say 84, which is crazy because I think Len Bias, rest in peace to Len Bias, Maryland legend, he got drafted in '86.
Who's Len Bias for the kids that don't know?
Len Bias was a basketball player who played for the University of Maryland, who a lot of people said that if he would have made it to the NBA, he probably would have been the Nets or better. Not Nets, but better than Michael Jordan because his upside was synonymous to LeBron James. But unfortunately, he passed away after he got drafted due to, I think, a cocaine overdose.
Yeah.
So, another story untold that will never be finished that I really thoroughly enjoy just for speculation purposes. But yeah, I'm a basketball head, bro.
Yeah.
I'm a huge basketball head. And what's so crazy is that that's nothing that like my father like forced me into. Like I just love the game instantly. They just off of Michael Jordan. You know what I mean? Even the way I brand my company, the way I brand my brand, the way I advertise is very much Jordan-esque, Nike-esque. Like those are those little small things I studied. But overall, man, I'm just a basketball head, and I'm a late blooming hooper. Like I didn't start hooping until I started spending time in the county with my cousin Cameron and Brandon. I used to spend the night over there. The house, they used to live in Randallstown, where it was everybody had a goal on that in the drive-through. I mean the driveway. Everybody.
Yeah.
It wasn't much like where I grew up from, where it was basketball courts, but they were often overcrowded and stuff like that. So you get in where you fit in, and then sometimes you might get in a fight. It was just not peaceful all the time. But when I started spending time in the county, and like all your neighbors got basketball courts, like courts, not just goals in the driveway.
Yeah.
But like y'all got courts in y'all backyard. Y'all got grass. Y'all got fences. So I started hooping when I was like 10, 11. Started getting better and better and better. And
you ever play against like Malcolm Delaney and Dante Green and them?
I never played.
They younger than you.
Yeah. I never
you like
played.
Will Thomas,
like in the middle.
Rudy Gay.
So yeah, Rudy Gay is around. See, Rudy Gay is Rudy Gay is a little bit older than me, but not too far. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Rudy Gay 40 yet, but Rudy Gay probably might be like 3 years older than me.
Well, yeah, you graduated high school.
2004.
Okay.
2004. So like.
So they was like they probably graduated like 06, 2005 or something.
Probably. College.
Yeah.
Or something like that. But
Melo.
I didn't really.
What about Melo?
Well, Melo is a year older than me, but I wasn't like in those circuits. I just can hoop. Like I wasn't in like the hooping community or nothing like that.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of guys that I know of, and there's a lot of guys that I don't know of.
Right.
But
just the basketball coach. That's how you got the Ed Jacobs.
Yeah, because I had stupid, like on a pickup tip, I had stupid energy, and I can jump. And of course, like it just kind of originated from like the Air Jordan whole moniker.
Yeah.
And I kind of stuck with that. And that was like that was the first title of my mixtape when I was rapping. So I just stuck with it for real.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm long-winded as hell. That was a long answer.
Yo, the sun going crazy right now.
It is.
Yo. Let me close the blinds real quick, yo.
Yeah.
Ed Jacobs. Brent, so how'd you start the car search shit?
Man, the car search started during the peak of the pandemic, or maybe the bottom, but still, it was still prevalent.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say around June. I was still doing the Liquor with Friends podcast at that time.
Tell us about that.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, the Liquor with Friends was basically like a reason for me to just get drunk and talk to people that I like to talk to. You know, various artists, different creatives and stuff like that.
Yeah. And
just kind of get into, you know, their world, you know, as cliche as that sounds, but more in the intimate space. Because I feel like if it's not Twitter or Instagram, like a lot of artist stories are just untold. Like you don't know who they are.
Yeah.
And
yeah, because especially like people not really even respecting, like if you just put your phone out and be like, yo, my name's Devin, yo, I like, yo, I know y'all hear my music, but I really like reading books. I like,
yeah,
ain't nobody really trying to hear that.
Nobody give a darn about that, yo.
So it's like nowadays it's set up like if people want to hear you talk other than your music or what else you do, it kind of has to go through like a podcast or like a talking head camera setup.
No, for sure. Like I feel like media spearheads that whole idea of just getting to know, like, you know, these people on a more personal level, on a more humane level, so to speak. And that was my goal at the time, especially when, granted, if we're not promoting the things that we're good at, we online just bull crapping. We
talking about
nothing.
Talking about white versus black fighting at the boat dock.
That, or just trying to have a viral moment because you want to be a comedian and stuff like that. And everybody's not a comedian. You know what I mean? Yeah. Cleon is a comedian. Big Fred is a comedian.
Well, what's some examples of somebody who's not a comedian trying to be a comedian and backfiring on? Like what do you mean?
Well, I can't give you a specific opinion. I mean, a specific example. But I could say
we can change the names and shit.
He's good. He's good.
I'm warming up.
Okay, well,
I ain't gonna take my edibles, yo. This rain.
Okay, all right. Let's just say me. Okay.
You are funny.
Well, thank you, but sometimes it goes over. Sometimes it goes over like in a bad way. But I don't give a darn. You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't care because I am who I am outside of social media. You know what I mean? Like sometimes like a lot of people can't take me. Some people can, and the people that can take me, they the people I want to be around and associate myself with. But you know, like sometimes people just go on a rampage. They just want to make sure like they just tweeting and posting just to ensure something sticks. You know what I mean? But it's not even that lane. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so I think that's just my opinion. Like, people just get a little bored. You know what I mean? And just sabotage themselves because they just want to be. They try to be funny, but they're not really funny. You know what I mean? And there's ways to do so. Like, more so be funny in content, because I think humorous content is more acceptable than you trying to give your honest opinion about things, especially in the world or the state in society where cancel culture, and everyone is just looking for the next thing to be upset about.
How do you feel about cancel culture? And then I can tell you how I feel about it.
F it. I don't believe in it.
I'm part of it. Cause look, yo.
What you mean you part of it? You part of the canceling, or you part of like getting canceled?
I'm part of the roof. Follow them rules. Like if them niggas is saying don't do that, don't do that. Like
okay,
right here, like me and you, we here. We building. Like we striving for something. Like a better day. We trying to further our careers and shit like that, right? So if you come around saying some shit that can cancel that,
okay,
I'm not fucking with it. Like
I agree with that. I agree with that rhetoric. However, I don't agree with cancel culture in terms of people making honest mistakes. And sometimes people might just say things out of emotions, and it's not even like cancel,
like nigger.
What if a Caucasian, if a European American is saying that? Yeah, they deserve to be.
That's out of emotion though. What Kramer say? What Kramer say?
He said the N-word.
He said, "Yo, he offended me. Like he said the worst thing to me that offended. I was offended by it, so I wanted to attack him back by saying something that offended him.
Well, see,
just as much. I'm not defending nothing. I'm just saying that I'm about to get canceled. Come on, we got what's next topic.
Yeah, see, that's a thin line. And he just wanted to say that. He been wanting to say that for some years, so he just needed a reason to say that.
All right, so we throwing the N-word is out of there. So what's an example of somebody that made an honest mistake and got canceled for it?
I mean, like the what is it? The Semitic. The anti-Semitic.
That Jamie Foxx shit just now?
That wasn't anti-Semitic.
Yeah, that was wild, Joe.
Like, but the thing about it is where do we want to take this shit?
It was fishing, yo.
They was fishing. All he said was the same thing black people been saying for years. They killed Jesus Christ. So what you think they gonna do to you? He ain't specify who they was. You understand what I'm saying?
But I'm not religious, but isn't that common? Jesus got crucified, right?
He did.
That's what the cross means, right?
Yes.
So I mean, it's assumed that Jesus died. Jesus didn't die from.
But the story is the Jews killed Jesus Christ.
And that's in the Bible?
As far as they say it is. No, I ain't that.
I'm saying, is that in the Christian Bible? And like in the Christian Bible, do it say that?
I don't know which version, but it's in there.
And most of them?
And some of them.
And the LeBron one?
Probably the Dr. Seuss one. Or the first page of the LeBron one. I'm not sure.
But nah, that is dangerous though. Like
it's a slippery slope. But what I think too, in that matter, like I think.
Oh, maybe you should take the beer off the table when you finish, because it look kind of crazy on this side.
No, I just want people to know I'm in my right mind.
Yeah.
I think some group of people
Let's talk about it.
just want the experience of feeling like
Power.
the oppressed, not even the power part.
Okay.
But they just want to feel it's the feeling of being the oppressed people,
Being a victim and shit.
being the victim. But as far as culture goes and in the history of how everything that happened, it's no way you can even put yourself in that position of being the oppressed people, especially if we want to talk about 400 years of slavery. Not even 400 years of slavery. After slavery, you're free, yo. Bye. Go figure it out. We ain't had no resources, just like now, but it was probably a million times worse then. You free. Go ahead, do your thing. Who gonna hire a nigga?
Yeah.
You free. At least in the southern in the southern region. Like, who's going, you know what I'm saying? Who's going to get these guys these jobs? Who's going to get them resources? Okay. Who's going to give them the information? And these same things transferred into the 21st century. Who's giving us the information? Nobody. You know what I mean? Or, you know what I mean? Like, even in the middle of the 20th century, excuse my, I might be off chronologically, but they use black informants.
Yeah, like O'Neal Washington, bitch ass.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they use black people to be informants.
And
because,
Alex Haley.
Yes. Talk about it. To be close into the spaces of these civil rights activists and get all this information, to know all these secrets, to know what's the next plan, where they gonna be at, where they live at. You couldn't get nobody address back then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even think Social Security, I don't even think like Social Security numbers were a thing in the 60s or none of that. Like, I think that might have came into the 70s and the 80s when
let's get that fact checked over there.
Yeah. We'll do that later. But I'm trying to tell you, I'm not off. I'm a little, but I was think
talking to my staff and shit.
I don't think credit became a thing until like the 80s.
Yeah, I heard that recently on Joe Budden shit.
Yeah, but
it said like late 80s, like 88 or some shit.
Something like that. And then like it's tied to your Social Security number. Before that, your Social Security number didn't really mean too much except that you were a U.S. citizen, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's a lot of effed up things that just transfer into what we dealing with now. It's just a little different, a tad bit different, because we got a little bit of the information. But the information we got now, we infiltrating that information, and we can only kind of expand it within the black community. We can't really expand it throughout America successfully on a mainstream level. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
what about hip hop? Like,
hip hop still has a I think with hip hop still being now the biggest genre, it still has a long way to go. Because if you think about when you watching a Target commercial, you don't hear Earth, Wind, let's say if Target was a big store in the 70s, you wouldn't hear Earth, Wind, and Fire in a Target ad in the 1970s. Now that they mean something to somebody now,
in 2023,
you're gonna hear that. You're gonna hear a Snoop Dogg song in a Walmart ad,
the gin and juice and a Snapple commercial.
Like, come on, like, let's be real. But
that ain't happen, but that won't be far off.
No, you're not far fetched at all.
Yeah,
but it's happening now because it's like, it's just strategic. It's like, okay, he's worth monetizing off of now. He's worth something now. But you didn't appreciate how good the music sound when it was fresh. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Nobody did. Like, you know what I mean? Like Aretha Franks and the Pips and stuff like that. Like, you'll hear them on like various different ads when they were struggling to make money just to live off those songs.
Right.
And I'm not even talking about hip hop right now. Like, I'm just talking about in general, like black musicians and stuff like that.
I just watched the Temptation movie a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
it was fire.
I didn't watch it yet.
You ain't seen the Temptation movie?
No, I'm still like on a 5 heartbeat hive.
The Temptations, Yeah, the Temptations.
Oh, you wait. You talking about ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis? Oh yeah. Oh, I been saw it. Oh, you just seen it?
Nah, I just seen it as an adult.
Okay, like
Understanding this shit.
Okay, yeah.
They
the
first,
5 Heartbeats. It's a fictional movie, but the Temptations is something real.
Yeah.
Yes.
They wasn't making money.
They wasn't making money. And you want to know the most disheartening thing? They wasn't making money, but David Ruffin, because all the attention that he felt like he was getting, he just felt like he was bigger than the group.
Right.
And guess what? We still carry that same attitude to today.
Right.
Just based off of just attention. You know what I mean? Like, just the way these shucks, man, I'm about to get out the algorithm, like even just like getting likes, right? They just send a different type of like frequency to your brain, like getting likes, or somebody liking your post, or somebody sharing your post, or you just getting like a comment on your post, like dopamines, right? Thank you, bro.
Yeah, because
I was just having this talk.
That's the word you was looking for the first time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dopamines, like it's sending like certain like dopamines to your brain, and it's just making you become an addict of this stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
that shit is sick, yo.
It's very sick, yo. And I'm with everything in me, I just try to make sure I have a good grasp of myself.
Yeah.
But I mean, we human, you know what I mean? But imagine it back then, like all these little white, you know what I'm saying? Like all these little white joints screaming your name, and you ain't never have a white woman in your life. You probably never had a light skinned woman in your life, and all these white joints that you cannot touch. On God's green earth,
can't sniff them.
Go to the freaking like restaurant with, screaming your name. Could you imagine what that did to any black person?
Yeah, you know
what I'm saying, like
jungle fever.
Yeah.
But now we'll go back to
the. Now see me swinging from the tree though. Promise you that.
Damn,
my fault.
I want to ask you about the dope. I want to go into the dopamine shit. But let's not forget that. But let's go back to the cancel culture shit though. That's how we got here. Mm-hmm. So you were saying that basically they want to feel like victim. They want to feel like a victim.
Cancel culture, yeah. I just feel like that's
how we got there. You saying like they want to feel like a victim. You got people that want to just be comedians on the internet and shit like that.
Yo, it's a lot. I'm a quote my boy Max Scott.
Shout out Max Scott.
Yes, that's my brother for real. It's a lot going on, bro. It's a lot going on. It's just too much to like even put your finger on and focus on. You feel what I'm saying? It's too much going on. And I feel like this is the time where people really need to sit down. But the kicker is, when we were forced to sit down due to the pandemic, this is the outcome of sitting down for a long time. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, this is the outcome. We was sitting down we only took a year off of just kind of being outside.
Yeah.
Just a year, yo. And now we acting like we ain't never been outside before.
Yeah.
Just like you look out.
Yo, everybody went to the Beyonce and Drake concert this year.
Everybody.
Niggas wasn't going
I can't afford to go to a Talib Kweli concert, bro.
Yeah. But niggas wasn't going to them concerts before the pandemic. Like, I mean,
not back to back.
Motherfuckers was going, but it seemed like everybody who felt like they was getting a little bit of money had to go. Like, but
everybody there.
That was just a little hate for me.
No, I'm a hater too. I'm like, how you was able to go to, what's crazy
felt like
though?
You had to go to that.
But look, let me tell you something. Let me tell you the algorithm. I mean, let me tell you the statistics. Mm-hmm. It was Drake nosebleeds, Beyonce front row. It was either or. It wasn't Drake front row, Beyonce front row.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, they was able to do it. I'm sounding like a hater, yo. Never mind, yo.
That's why I already called. That's why I put the hat on. I took it off. I put it on. I took it off.
I sound like a hater, yo. I am a little bit of a hater, yo.
But so back to the cancel culture shit. Like, I feel like it's if it's rules to a game, we try and play the rules.
I respect that, bro. When you being intentional, like yo, I don't care like what anybody think of me. But at the same time, I'm not going to make a fool of myself. Like, let's just be clear.
All right, so that's out the way.
That's out the way. I'm not going to make a fool of myself. But I might say something that is really on my heart, and sometimes I might feel like I'm speaking for my people and people who don't want to speak because they have so many things that they feel like they got to protect.
They got dominoes. They don't want to fall down.
Yeah. And there's people in the city who feel like they can't say what they want to say because so much stuff on the line. I don't think I necessarily got there yet, you know what I mean? But I still will say what's on my mind. If I feel like it's right, it's within right, then I'm going to say it.
Yeah.
I don't feel like anybody who can't relate to any type of experiences I've had, any type of experience that we had, the black plight, none of that. You can't kill me for what I think about certain things, and I see certain things for what they are, and I'm going to speak on that, and that's just is what it is. And if it set me back, it set me back. But I'm not afraid, bro, because at the end of the day, like I said earlier, we gonna die, bro. We gonna die at the end of the day. So it's like we ain't living to die, you know what I'm saying? But we living to just put out so much input of what's important and what people need to hear on a day-to-day basis. So if that's the responsibility that you feel like you should take on, then take on that responsibility. But don't be a bitch about it. Excuse my language. Don't be a bitch about it. Say what you need to say, because at the end of the day, you're going to die. And then when you leave those memories with your children, all they have are those memories. And then you're leaving a whole nother generation some type of hope. You know what I mean? I know we talk about hope and how it can be a dangerous thing, but I mean, the hope I leave for my kids, or the hope I leave for my family in terms of like the domestic level, I'm going to give it to them. You know what I mean? Like, they can see this and be like, yo,
Pops is a real nigga.
Yeah, he didn't give a crap. Like, he said what he wanted to say, regardless of him trying to brand and be in these rooms with these other individuals.
Yeah.
I'm still going to say what I want to say. And no, I didn't build any type of leverage, because that's another thing. People try to build people want to build leverage because to be able to say what they want to say. But I don't even feel like, I feel like they try to build leverage like on a safe level.
Kanye thought he had the leverage to say what he wanted to say.
Yeah, he and I think, he thought he had the leverage. And that's on a bigger scale. Right. That's on a whole bigger scale. But I love Kanye. That's like one of the biggest inspirations for me, especially when I was rapping. Like, I don't have no rap name. Like, my rap name was Rickie Jacobs because of Kanye. Right. You know what I mean? Like, he dropped the college dropout 2003. I was
You were 17.
Probably 16. I think get my birthday late.
Yeah.
But
when your birthday?
September 18th.
Okay. My birthday December 18th.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, shucks. I ain't gonna forget that because you on the 18th.
18 boys, nigga.
Yeah, 18 boy.
Fuck around.
Yeah.
You better watch your backs. Yeah.
But I think he dropped that my 11th grade year, bro.
What, college dropout?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to fact check that later. And you know what? I'm saying too much. Matter of fact,
I was in 9th grade. I was in like 9th grade when what's the album he got with Everything I Am on there?
Graduation? You was in the 9th grade when Graduation came out?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I used to put that bitch on every day before I walked into school. Like, I needed to hear that song when I was walking in the building. Like,
Jesus Christ, bro. But what's so funny about that, it's not like we like eons behind.
Yeah.
Oh no, he dropped that February 2004. But I know I had the bootleg in 2003. So I was in the 12th grade when College Dropout dropped.
Right.
So that was Kanye is one of my biggest inspirations as far as like creative music, everything, production, everything, bro. Like just having an opinion about everything, and I don't agree with everything he said about things, or more so I probably wouldn't have said that like out loud type stuff.
Would you have left Amber for Kim?
Amber Rose for Kim? What's the difference?
So Amber Rose natural. I mean, that's not what it's all about.
What's the difference?
Without knowing them personally.
Nah, I wouldn't have left the shorty that held him down when he wasn't. We didn't know who he was.
Oh,
I'm never going like
the nigga he put the joint he put in the song. He talking about her father and shit.
Yes. And I'm sorry, Mr. Romani, I'm going to marry your daughter. I don't know. I gotta thank you for the way that she was brought up. I knew you was sending tears from heaven when you see my car get balled up. Yeah.
He probably wish that car would have balled up some more. He left his daughter, right?
He probably was. He probably would have did some Magneto shit.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Kanye should stay with her. It's hard to stay. It's hard to stay down though.
It
when shit change for you, people change.
See, that's the male ego, man. Like that's the male ego, man. We see some shit and we think it's good for us because it look good. It physically look good because we physically attracted to things. It ain't always good, man. It ain't always good, and I don't like. Granted,
that shit, man.
Bro, I like a bad bitch. I like a bad bitch, but what do she come with? And if she's substantial enough, she's probably asking the same question. What do I come with? And if I feel like I can't give her anything that's going to fulfill her purpose, then the same way I feel about that one with no substance, same. You know, we playing on the same field.
Yeah, you can't eat cake and eat it too.
Yeah, I can't expect things for somebody that I can't deliver myself. You know what I mean? I'm not. I was called a narcissist before, but I'm not a narcissist on that level. Like, it's a two-way street. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I can't be like, well, she be twerking on Twitter, boop, 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 boop. But I be fucking bitches, you know what I'm saying, at the same time. So I try to be fair when it comes to that, in a sense, you know what I mean? But
yeah,
man, I ain't never going like people that held me down, man, and they ain't even like personally close to me anymore. I just have a reservation for them, or like, you know, when I get good, I'm going to look out for them in some way, form, or fashion, you know what I mean? But
your community.
It's my community for sure. Yeah. But, I mean, of course, like, my child's mom definitely the end-all, be-alls, you feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro.
Yeah. Hey, where we at right now?
As far as what?
Like, what we doing?
Man, we chilling.
I'm saying, what's going on? Like, what's going on? What are we doing?
Man, we drinking, man. We at the Floaters headquarters, man. We downtown. We chilling. We in Baltimore. Nigga, I just dropped some merch. You feel what I'm saying? Coloredlanguage.com. That's what we doing.
And we're gonna be right back.
Said he from Columbia, so.
Nah, I ain't mess with a lot of white girls though.
For real?
Yeah, the red
you
dot.
You said you ain't mess with a lot though, but you mess with some.
The red dot on?
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't really mess with a lot of white girls. I probably only hit like one white girl my whole life.
Oh, well. Yeah.
My grandma was white, and she told niggas like.
For real?
Yeah, she told niggas like, don't bring no white girl home. And I took that shit seriously.
Your white grandmother told you that?
Yeah. Cause like how you was talking about earlier, like we was talking about jungle fever and shit.
Yes.
I'm sorry. We was talking about like jungle fever and shit. Yeah, you know, the situations from the 60s, the 50s that's still prevalent today. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So
yeah. My great grandmother was biracial, so
my grandma, she was a real one. Like she had two black kids in the late 60s, early 70s, so she didn't try to raise them on my uncle and my father on their own. Like, she had help, like, in the community and shit. She was part of, like, community daycare centers and education centers and shit like that. So
Yeah,
she really embraced the culture type shit. So
that's dope.
she kind of know what come with that. So that's why she said don't bring them home. And I was a literal person. When I grew up, I was literal. Like, I used to really, don't fight in school. Don't get in trouble in school. I didn't do that shit until I realized, like, oh, you can get in trouble type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you.
All right, we back. You got it?
I think I did. I think I got him.
Damn,
I think I got him.
Hey, Jacob killing shit in here.
Yes, sir. Literally.
Yeah, so we back.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Florida TV.
Yes,
Ed
sir.
Jacobs. We thank y'all for watching, tuning in, showing us support, showing us love. And yeah, I'm glad you fuck with the show and shit. I'm glad you fuck with what I'm doing. I ain't gonna lie to you, like I'm kind of detached from this. Like, I detached myself from this shit. Like, talking about the dopamine and all that shit we was talking about earlier. Like, I've been trying to detach myself from this shit.
Yeah, we can.
But the part of me that's still attached to this shit, I really appreciate that shit. Cause that's fire. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause when I seen car shirts, when I seen you doing car shirts and shit, like, I thought that was fire. And
Thank you.
And this was never my plan to do no podcast or nothing, but for me to land here and then to have your respect means a lot.
Absolutely, bro. Look, man, what they say, real recognize real, but listen, I just like seeing dope things being done. You know what I mean? Like, I'm always going to give props where they're deserved. You know what I mean? And you deserve all your flowers and what you're developing and what you're building. You know what I mean? It's very important. Why am I sounding like a sets operator?
Like CB4?
Yeah,
you seen CB4?
Of course.
Yo was the sex operator. I've been rewatching a lot of movies lately and shit.
Nah, man, I really mess with what you're doing, yo, for real. It's really dope, yo. Like it's really dope, yo. And there's no other way to really explain it, yo. It's dope. And I really feel like everybody that's been a part and sat in this seat is extremely appreciative for what you do. And I am as well.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, you know what's something crazy that I've been thinking though?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it's like, I might be tripping. Shout out to Scholar. And shout out to the nigga that produced that song. He ready to come on here and shit too, yo.
What song?
I be tripping.
For real?
Yeah, I'm ready to interview.
Who made the? I don't know who made the beat.
Yeah, I'm ready to tell you right now. I know.
Oh, snap. I like that song, actually.
Yeah, that's my shit.
I like that.
Maniac, produced by MCN.
I like that. Yo.
Yeah.
When that song come
Maniac
on.
Goes Stupid.
Oh, man, I can't even tell you what I think about when that song come on, yo. But I know it was like a video of shout out to Tiny, you know what I mean? You know, I hope she get well. But
what's going
on? I'm not in a place to kind of elaborate on it, but she's kind of like in a recovery state. Like, I mean, just trying to get back on her feet from addiction.
Oh, Tiny.
Yeah.
With K-Rock.
Yeah.
Shout
so
out to K-Rock.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the best way I can say it. Like
I know what you're talking about.
Right. I ain't in no space to elaborate on that, but it was like a video. And Tiny is she's funny. You know what I mean? Like, I laugh at what's appropriate to laugh at. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like a meme somebody made of her dancing, and they added that song, the I Be Trippin' song, to it, but they add like different captions, like when I walk out on a bill, or like something stupid like that. Like, you know, we be fooling here, man.
Damn.
Like,
I be tripping,
right? Or when he send that D pic and stuff like that, and when I find that, I'm gonna send it to you, bro. But
you don't want to be quoting that shit.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you gotta just we talked about it. Yeah, you gotta just be careful here.
Yeah,
and that's dope as crap, bro.
The producer. Yeah,
that'd be hard. Oh my god.
And what we was talking about before that though, like just the show and shit. And all right. So Baltimore. I mean not Baltimore, but just the culture and the media, you know what I'm saying, and Baltimore. But so this is like something that's in my head, right?
Mm-hmm.
I might be tripping.
Damn.
But I feel like I feel like the music video market, I feel like I cut the prices on that shit. Like when I came out the gate, I was cutting the prices. Like I was for the artists. Like I was doing them shits for the low. I made that shit normal, like to get videos for the low. And then a lot of big videographers, I seen their prices drop too. You know what I'm saying? And like I feel like music videos used to be like $500 and up type shit.
Yeah.
But now it's like
$250.
Yo, $100, yo. $50 for some headshots, yo. One scene, $50. Like it's more for the artists. It's more like,
yeah.
So I say that to say, I know I ain't communicated all the way how I wanted to, but I say that to say, even with this, what I'm doing now with the interview shit, it's like I see a lot more interview shows coming out in Baltimore since I started. And like I said in the beginning, I might be tripping, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not on no like narcissistic shit when I'm saying this. I'm saying it's like that's great. Like it's good for everything I'm doing is for the artist, kinda. Like how you said, like being in to see people appreciate it or whatever. But
right,
everything we doing is for the artist, like what you was doing with concerts.
Yeah.
So I feel like this is just kind of pushing that envelope more, like because there's videographers out there who see what I do and they don't copy it or whatever, but they I got a camera too, I got lights too, like, and they do it. So I can say I might be tripping, but I feel like it's good to be a part of that. And
no, that's dope.
I'm happy to be a part of that. I'm like now no competition shit with nobody. Like I feel like everything that if you creating a show for Baltimore artists or DMV artists, you helping the same mission I'm on type shit.
No, absolutely. And and if it's any type of competition, like my motto is do it how I'm doing it. And if you can't, I mean, you just can't. But I'm not gonna like not acknowledge you in any way, shape, form, or fashion. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, we can compete on some friendly stuff, but
yeah,
you ain't got this type of brain. You understand what I'm saying? Like you ain't got this type of brain that I got.
But if you did have the type of brain, then we on the same team.
We on the same team, and I don't mind that either.
Right?
Because at the end of the day, I mean. All these great stories and historical like success stories that we've seen, whether it's Hov, Dame Dash, Kanye West, Scarface, Mike Dean, Hype Williams, and all of anybody that he did videos for, Puff Daddy, Biggie. There was a vision, but the vision could not have been possibly created and produced without that second brain. It takes that first brain to think of it, and then sometimes it might take that second brain to execute. You know what I mean? It might take that first brain to think of it, produce it. Let's do it like this. The first brain might think of it. The second brain might produce it. The third brain might execute,
might package
it or market it or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, it took all these brilliant minds to produce this one thing that is never gonna go anywhere.
Yeah, it's like a vehicle.
It's like a vehicle, and if you can do those type of things by yourself, then that tells you like where you can put yourself in or where your value is. Like sometimes some people don't gotta really tell you where your value is. You just gotta know where your value is on your own. Like based off of just like what you've been putting out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's kind of like where my confidence lies. And sometimes I deal with like imposter syndrome and stuff like that. Like I'm afraid to do certain things.
Yeah, I've been ducking that shit lately.
Listen,
definitely real.
That motherfucker be
that was that fly that
hit
smacked
me with,
you.
Right. You know what I mean? Like, yo, the imposter syndrome been spinning the block on me sometimes. And
yeah,
I'll be having to remind myself who I am and what I've done and what I mean and who I am and the whole 9 yards. Like, I got to remind myself of all of those things. And people God bless them people, and thank God for those people that remind me of what I am, who I am, or what I've done, and what I mean to them. It speaks volumes to me, and that's why I just kind of like never went anywhere, yo. Like, I've done so many things. I've been every single type of creator known to man. So I was making beats before I was rapping. Then I was rapping. And I stopped rapping.
Yo, send me a beat right now and keep talking, please.
Oh, you want me to send you a beat?
Yeah, but keep going though.
All right, cool. I was making beats. Then I started like doing like my little blog spaces where I was like just writing like my little streams of unconsciousness and stuff like that. And
she was a conscious rapper.
I feel like every rapper is a conscious rapper if you want to keep it a buck, because everything that you writing about is coming from your conscious.
Yeah, like hip hop.
Every single thing.
Hippie to the hip hop. Don't stop the
now listen,
and the bang bang boogie.
I think street rappers are conscious rappers. It's all a matter of what you resonate with, and that's just really all it is. Yeah. Conscious rap, it's the same as street rap. It's just all about what resonates with you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. I like street rap and conscious rap.
I love both of it because I feel like it's all conscious. It's just because it's aggressive, it doesn't mean it's like less conscious.
No,
not at all. So, yeah. Which email, brother?
No, you can text it to me.
Oh, snap! I'm being a doo-doo here. I'm trying to be fancy.
You actually can airdrop it to me, brother.
You got your airdrop on?
I got my. I'm out here. I'm bored. You know what I mean? Send what you want.
You got your joint on. I hate the fact that they switched to the airdrop for the 10 minutes. They only turned the airdrop on for 10 minutes. Nah, I want it on for everybody. For as long as I want it to be on, man. So yeah, this is a little like little jiggy joint. You know what I'm saying? For the up tempo joint.
It's like some easy shit.
Yeah. Very instrument, experimental, but along the lines of like Baltimore club, especially like more so that tempo and stuff like that. So I got somebody very special that's gonna hop on that joint.
Yeah. Who?
Miss Cam's supposed to be on that.
Oh, you did tell me you was gonna play that one. Damn, yeah, I forgot. My bad. I wanted to ask you if I already knew.
No, it's all good. Like,
I don't want you to give out no secrets and shit.
No, it's fine.
Hey, you see Miss Cam? What she was doing? The TikTok joint, yo.
She's
that was gold, yo.
She is that's my little sister, yo. She is very.
Yo, how did TikTok go though, yo?
I don't really. I can't grasp it, yo. It's very.
It was like half and half.
Chicken pots, yum, good.
Oh, down
that
the
stop, back door. Like, yo, she's a nut. She's a nut, brother. Like, yeah, man. But yeah, bro, I'm just like, just trying to like, just stay the course. You feel what I'm saying? Like, keep creating. Keep not even just creating, just celebrating, like, you know what I mean, my favorite artists in the city, for real. I'm never gonna stop doing that, regardless if I'm doing car search or not. You know what I mean? Yeah, we just gonna do. We ain't never even talk about. We ain't even finish how I got that started.
Yeah, it just go.
All right, cool.
Hey, let's take one more shot though, y'all, because I don't want to kill this shit by myself.
All right, cool.
I got this problem. Look at that where it can't just be there.
I got a problem where I finish the liquor.
Yeah. This right here.
Shucks. I ain't. No, this is my cup. I just ain't finished all my shot.
I did put my shit in there.
Yeah, you heavy-handed. That's good. Yeah, I ain't going to listen. I got the IPA, so I ain't going. I'm not taking a double shot in one. Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but just uninterrupted. Just tell me all about concerts from the start to now.
Okay, so I think this is a Liquor with Friends edition of the Floaters.
Is the white box on my face?
Hey yo,
is the white box on my face?
Pause. The white box. Your face is in the white box.
Yours is too, brother.
All right, but I ain't asked you that. All right. I think we got a little. Well, me. I got a little. It happens. So the way Carcer started is, it derived from me doing the Liquor with Friends podcast. I got a little bit bored with it. It's just, after a while, like I talked to everybody that I wanted to talk to, which isn't a lot of people, unfortunately. Well, fortunately, depending on how you're looking at it. I hit up Al Rogers for an interview. That's my boy.
That motherfucker is legendary too, yo.
He is.
Yeah.
But I'm like 2 years earlier than Al on the artist.
Oh no,
artist
when
tip.
I say legendary, it don't got nothing to do with what you just, you feel what I'm saying?
Oh no, I ain't saying that.
Yeah,
with all due respect, Al,
yeah.
I'm not saying that. I ain't saying I'm more of a vet than Al.
Yeah.
But Al is definitely a legend for sure. I will stamp that.
I say legend on what you doing today too, though. You feel what I'm saying?
Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
So, shucks, man. So what was originally supposed to be a Liquor with Friends and Al Rogers interview turned to Carcer's improv, bro. Improv.
I love that shit.
Totally improv. Like I did not have this wasn't no foresight or nothing. I'm like, yo, I'm about to interview my man's like. So I hit him like, yo, after the interview, do you want to perform like this song? And he got a song that I really love called titled Crystal Geisha. And he like, yo, yeah, heck yeah, man. You already know. So we did the interview, right? We did the interview. The interview was a great interview, might I add. A great interview, but it's Liquor with Friends.
I'm ready to binge watch all them shits.
Bro.
Oh yeah, car shit. I'm ready to binge watch.
Oh man. All right, listen. I only got the Al Rogers interview. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you why. You know what I'm saying? Much love to you, Al. But Al is a light drinker. So
that nigga smooth, man. He probably don't even got a drink.
He don't have to drink, but right. This is my joint. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have a drink with me, right? So, and I ain't bring nothing crazy. I just brought at the time, this 2020. I'm bringing the margaritas joints. Oh, I'm bringing the strawberry Ritas.
1800 when they came out the margaritas.
Not that one.
Okay.
I'm talking about the strawberry Ritas in the tall can.
Okay.
The you know how they got the lime Ritas in the tall can.
Okay.
The mango Ritas in the tall can. I'm bringing those, right? They was kind of little. They was getting a little hype.
Thotteritas.
The Thotteritas. No, real ish. So I pull up to him. I got him. I got my little can. I gave him his can. We sipping. I'm talking about I'm asking great questions. I'm trying not to curse y'all if you ain't noticed.
Yeah, you said Don earlier.
Yeah, bro. I'm not trying to curse, bro. I'm not trying to curse.
I'd rather you say damn than darn. But yo, don't forget where you at.
All right, yo. God dang, yo. All right, damn, yo.
Yeah, damn.
All right.
Fuck.
Shit.
Yeah.
All right, fuck
Bob.
it. I'm gonna let it fly, yo.
Mo,
So
kill.
No,
Dummy.
I ain't saying all that.
Mo, kill, dummy.
You just making a dumbass gumbo right now. But you know what I'm saying? I brought, you know what I mean, the little strawberry readers. I had my joint. He drinking. He's saying a little bit too much. Too much that when so much after the interview, he like, bro, can you let me watch the interview before you publish it? Mind you, I'm recording my shit on my phone. I'm like, yo, if we gotta do all that, fuck that. We ain't. I'm not gonna put it out. If you know what I mean, and I respect his brand too.
Yeah.
But in the same day, I'm like, all right. That same day, I did ask him like if he can perform his one of his songs that I like after the interview. So we did it on some improv shit. You know what I mean? This one concert was even better because I'm driving everywhere, anywhere. It got a little bit more watered down when I started like doing loops around my neighborhood.
Why he watered his shit down?
Because it was just easier, bro.
Yeah.
It was just easier, and it just was better for
That's
editing.
a crazy question. I hope nigga don't ever ask me that shit.
It was.
Well, you said it first, though.
It was better for editing, bro.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a loop around my block.
Yeah.
Before I'm just like when I picked up Al, because I did one with Zadia. Shout out to Zadia. Shout out to Zadia. I did one with Mike C, his cousin.
Shout out to Mike C.
Shout out to Mike C. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And when I did those, we driving wherever. Those were the first artists where I'm just driving.
What's the farthest you drove?
I don't know, bro. I picked them up and just drove them from where I picked them up and was just recording. And Miss Cam, I picked her up and drove her around Emerson.
Place good. Tag's good.
Yeah. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
insurance good.
Kinda. Shh.
That's why I'm knocking on wood.
Yeah. So
we still gotta make it home tonight.
I know, right? Man, we gonna make it home, man. God got us.
This shit lit, yo. We gotta do another 30 minutes, yo.
Nah, yo, this is about to be, yo, come on, yo. It's me, Mario.
Hey, that's my shit.
Yo, did you watch the Mario movie before?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that shit was amazing, yo.
It was fire, yo.
Fucking.
And you know what's even crazy? My man's Bob, his little son, Romeo.
Yeah.
Over there the other day, yo had the shit on the what's that new shit called, yo, the Switch or whatever.
He watched it on the Switch.
No, I played the Switch with him.
You played it? And it
4 years old. And we was getting it, yo. We was playing
Mario Kart,
going through the levels and shit, getting the stars and shit.
Bro, listen.
Eating the mushrooms, getting bigger, throwing
me
the fire at niggas and shit.
That Mario movie, nigga, I watched that shit before my kids woke up. You know, I'm gonna just tell you that. I watched that shit
on the bootleg, right?
Nah, it's on Prime.
Oh, okay.
What the anyway?
Nah, cause you said before the kids woke up and shit. I ain't know.
Yeah, no. I'm talking about like when they published it on Prime.
I'm still getting to know you. I don't know if you a subscription guy or
no.
bootleg guy.
I'm not a subscription guy, but some people that I know are subscription gals and guys. So I'm getting the subscriptions, nigga. You know what I mean?
Tapped in.
Fuck you talking about? And if I got you know what I'm saying? I got prescriptions now because I got Verizon. Like I got the ESPN Plus. You know what I'm saying? Because I need that.
Got the ESPN prescription?
Yeah, because if you want the password?
Nah, I don't want your ESPN prescription.
All right, never mind. All right, so look, I'm riding around. You feel me? And my boy Ferg, you feel me? But he put on a great performance, and that was like improv. Like I didn't plan it. I didn't know what to call it. Like we just I'm talking about Car Search for real. Like
Al Rogers.
Me and Al Rogers, we just went on a whim. Like, yo, I need you to just perform this song at your interview in the car. We did that shit. I put it out. The reception, that's all it takes, bro.
You put them graphics on there too?
I put it was like minimal graphics, not nothing crazy, because I ain't even had my iPad at that time. I had my iPad at that time. And shout out to my son mother. She bought me the iPad, and it changed, like, a lot of things changed for me for real.
My ex-girlfriend put $1,000 on my first camera.
We gotta get them back.
Do better, yeah.
We gotta get them back, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but we gotta get them back.
Man, that's why I'm over here, man. I'm working my ass off.
All right, cool. Look,
we
gonna keep each other updated, man. I gotta get her back, yo, because she held me down, and I ain't gonna lie to you.
Be no shooting there without that $1,000.
$1,000. And you ain't have that $1,000.
I ain't had that $1,000.
She had it.
Getting that $1,000 motivated me to get the other 1,000. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly. Now you got 2. And I got that. Come on, yo. Black women, yo, amazing. Black women, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Man, me and Matt be having like mad debates about Future and what his position in hip hop is, and I like Future, but man, Matt be trolling, yo. He be like, Future the best Dungeon family member, but I be like, stop playing, yo. It's Andre 3000 all the time.
We're not here to debate. We talking about causes.
Anyway. What was that?
Because I was going to agree with Matt. So we don't want to start a debate.
So we ain't gonna do that.
We ain't gonna start
a debate. Agree with Mac. Jesus Christ.
We ain't gonna put a nigga that drop every 5 years over Future.
Hey, yo.
Let's go back to the concerts. Shout out to my nigga Mac.
Hey, yo, he gonna do that. Okay, that's cool.
We ain't gonna put nigga over the God. Nah, I'm playing, yo. That's a good conversation though.
Yeah, no, like can't nobody play with me when it come to like the artists that I had on here, man, and I've missed a lot of them, but as far as mentioning them, but yo, I built something special with my hands, yo, like my brain, yo. I built something special.
So where was
no help?
Oh, and you told me how I manifest. You told me how I manifested, like on some improv shit though. But just the whole idea though. Where do you think the idea came from? Like where do you think it mustered from? Like where did it all start?
Dave Chappelle. There was an episode where and I was young. We were young when the Dave Chappelle show came out.
We were young.
But it was the infrastructure, yo, that changed my life. Even when he did the block party. Because the block party coming soon too, bro. The block party is coming too soon, nigga. So if you want to be a part of the block party, once I get my ducks in a row, you are a part of the block party.
All right, say less.
Yeah, the block party is gonna be in. I'm gonna be in my hood.
I'm gonna bring the duck with the blue beak. You heard?
Man, bring that motherfucking duck, man. Like what?
I might dress up as that motherfucker. That nigga Niro ain't come, but
hey yo,
this big ass duck here.
Hey yo, I'm dead, yo.
That motherfucker keep farting.
No, I'm be farting too, nigga. Especially if I get some beers in me.
Yeah.
But nah, yo, that block.
You
don't. Heck yeah. You want me to catch it like Stone Cold?
Nah.
All right, cause I can catch.
A lot of shit can go wrong.
I can catch.
A lot of shit can go wrong.
A lot of stuff can go wrong. You right. But yeah, the block party coming soon, bro. I just had to get like certain little small things in a row. You know what I mean? It's gonna happen. Thank you so much, brother. It's gonna happen, bro. I got a lot of projects and ideas that I want to do, but I'm very much tied in with like good support systems. Like my god sister has a nonprofit organization. It's called Catherine Family Youth Services, and they do a lot of philanthropy work. They have camps for young inner city kids. More so, like she's trying to kind of more so they branch off of Park Heights, but it's very dope, bro. Like they take them out for trips and stuff like that. Shout out to my big sisters Valerie Matthews and Shannon Morgan. They run that, you know what I'm saying? Shameless plug, bro. I had to do it, bro. And that's what I'm talking about. Like
this shit, man. This shit for you, man. This your hour. This your hour and a half, man. Like
appreciate it, bro.
Yes, sir.
And I just have to do it. You feel what I'm saying? Like Matt Scott, one of the best rappers in the city. Swayze Collins, one of the best rappers in the city. Verse, one of the best rappers in the city.
You said Verse?
Verse.
Yeah, Verse. You know Verse from Columbia too. Well, no, you're not from there.
No. We talking about different verses.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about my verses from Owens Mills. He got dreads.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I think I heard about that verse you talking about.
Yeah, he do production too.
Yeah, we gonna talk about that. But I was talking about the one from Owens Mills.
Okay.
I'm just plugging my boys like Taji, dope journalist.
Yeah, shout out my nigga Taji, Jack, the whole TWT.
Yeah, Jack, the whole freaking working title podcast. Twan.
Yeah, both my
Jack,
Taji.
Come on, man, we not playing around,
BDJ.
yo. Oh shoot, and I'm freaking.
I got a BDJ interview on Tuck too. That shit ready drop.
Oh yeah, man, Jordan. What?
Yeah, like yo, I really
BDJ?
I respect y'all guys so much, yo.
Listen,
for really being genuine and really being students of the game and really putting out highly integrable work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. Listen. BDJ, aka Jordan, Taji, Twan, Swayze, Max Scott, Verse, Jack.
You gonna miss somebody, so let's not.
Yeah, I know. I feel like I started saying rappers before Jack name and shit.
You gonna miss somebody.
But they my guys, man, and I love them. I love them deeply, for real. And they younger than me, but one thing that we got is respect for one another, man. Like we don't shy away from the flowers we give one another. You feel what I'm saying? Like I could be talking to Jack, and Jack could be like, "Yo, bro, I'm trying to get like you," and I'm like, "Nigga, bro."
That's definitely real love.
It's genuine love, yo, and I'm just like, man, listen, y'all mother effers like
this shit ain't like the rap shit. I'm telling you.
No, it's nothing. It's nothing like that. And then you included in that conglomerate, yo. Like we freaking like I told my guys like I gotta shoot this interview. And they like
interview.
Yeah.
That's what niggas calling this shit?
I call it that.
Why you call it that?
Cause I mean, not the shooters.
Oh, the floaters. All right.
I told him I got a floaters interview. I don't know why I said shooters. I'm sorry.
I'm ShootingNiro though, so I was like,
right. You ShootingNiro.
That's
that's where that. Yeah, I said I got a floaters interview. I told my guys. I got the text message. I try to get my boy Swayze Collins because he a part of the you know what I'm saying, working title. So
yeah, I know Swayze.
Yeah, so and he brunch guards. Shout out to brunch guards too.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Shout out to brunch guards, all of them. You feel what I'm saying? Like
I fuck with brunch guard.
Yeah, so this is a family affair, bro. Like this is a family affair. It like all we got is us, yo. Like it like I can do what I do and chill. And you put out some stuff, right? And I'm gonna make whatever you look like you doing like $1 million, bro. Like that's just how we gotta carry each other.
Yeah.
It's just like that. It's no superstar, it's no leader, it's no nothing. I mean, we got people we go to and we could be like, oh, how could you do this? How can we get better? What do I need to do this and this, that, and the fourth? But it's no man's bigger than another man, yo. We running this shit like the fucking 03-04 Detroit Pistons, bro. This is just how we running this shit, yo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The 03-04 Pistons fucking beat my Lakers, yo. My 03-04 Lakers.
Yeah, they got your niggas out of there.
They got us out of there. I'm a Lakers fan, and nigga.
Lakers, that wasn't really. I mean, that was like kind of like a clout. That was a clout chasing Lakers, wasn't it?
Nigga, it was. I mean, but at the end of the day, it's no reason why Gary Payton, Kobe Bryant. Yo, it's no reason why Gary Payton, Kobe Bryant, fucking Karl Malone,
but that was
Shaq.
that was that Maryland dispensary Gary Payton. That wasn't that LA Gary Payton. That wasn't that. That wasn't from the Cookies on Melrose Gary Payton. That was a Gary Payton.
Hey, yo, I'm dead, yo. I'm just saying, bro. That's just how we run this shit, yo. It's a old like, yo. That's the thing. Like, we do it so silently, yo. Like, I do what I do, but at the end of the day, if Matt got something going on or any of them niggas got going on, Swayze, Verse, Taji, post something, he say, yo, I did a big interview. We on board. We ain't on no. We just not like that, bro. It's like we gang players, yo. We are team players.
We the light, you know.
Who weak is it? Who weak is it? Oh, we can use basketball analogy. All right, this week, you about to score 50?
Yeah.
All right, you score 50. Oh, you about to score 50? You pulling up? That's just what it is, bro. And we don't discriminate, bro. Jack posts some shit out when he posts on the Wizards website.
Yeah.
We all on board.
You know, I went to high school with Jack too.
Yeah. Taji, Baltimore banner.
Yeah.
We on board. We on board with everything, yo.
But what do you think the ultimate goal
Photos, we on board. Oh, go
yes,
ahead. I'm sorry.
What do you think the ultimate goal is though for the camaraderie? Because it's always a bigger goal though.
For
We are vanguard into a certain location though.
For people to know what it is.
To know what it is. The Baltimore
people
culture.
to know this is listen. I might be jumping out of line, but I just feel like this is Baltimore media, bro. I ain't really in the media, area, but
Why you say
you
that?
guys, this is Baltimore media.
Why you say you're not in the media though?
Because I'm not doing media right now, but I am.
But
I'll say okay.
But if
you pulling me into it,
hold on. But if I would say, hey, bro, I want to do I want to do a performance video with you, but I want to do it in the car.
I would
you
do
don't
it.
think I can do that without thinking of what you did though? So you can't say you're not in the media now though.
Well, I would do it. And here's the
when
thing.
you made staples already though. You know what I'm saying?
Here's the thing. Shout out to my boy K. Woods.
Is he doing car freestyles?
He did he said he wanted to do a car freestyle. Now I don't know if he did it yet, but he reached out to me and said I wanted to do a freestyle in the car. I just want your blessings because it's not a car shirt situation. He respected me enough because he's from the city to be like, do you approve of this? And I'm like, yeah, do whatever you gotta do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't got the equipment no more to do this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got the car, I ain't got the equipment, I got the iPhone, but I ain't got none of this to do this stuff.
And if I call my lawyer right now, can we draw a deal up on Floater's car?
Of course.
All right, you sign it right now.
Of course,
I'm playing. But yeah,
I mean, no.
Hey, but let's do something.
I'm not saying this because you asking me, yo.
Let's do something though.
No,
I was
of
being
course.
funny about the lawyer and shit, but I'm dead ass.
I don't do no lawyer stuff with y'all. Like,
Yeah.
if you want to do something that's like, it can be a car shirt edition, I'm down with it because Swayze was like, yo, can we do something on some car shirt edition? Everybody asked me, and I told him like, yo,
we can get that shit. We can get that shit, and like with your blessing, like I'll definitely be a part of that.
Yeah, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, bro.
We can get that shit going, make some bread.
For real, because that's where I'm at now, at this point. And it's like,
you know what I told you at the beginning of the interview? I said, I'm not charging for interviews. And I heard that shit out loud. I said, you know what?
No.
The shit you just said.
Gotta do the right ones.
Yeah, you gotta do the right ones.
Gotta do the right ones, bro.
Business too, though. Shit, business too. We can do them right ones and still make some money, though. Because we is working hard, though. So it ain't about, like.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. I'm not necessarily done with car search. It's just that I don't have the car, and I want to upgrade on my equipment, but I feel like I really got the relationships to do this shit, and don't nobody really nobody know. Only people that know I got a relationships though is my working title, Taji, Swayze, and Mac Inverse. Yeah. They know the strings I can pull. We'll talk about this like after. But they know the strings I can pull. It's just a matter of scheduling and just talking the right talk. You feel what I'm saying? But it can be done to the point where
I'm excited. That shit got my skin rising.
Bro.
Yeah.
Nigga, a cat. Yeah, no, real talk.
I'm a cat, I'm Halle Berry. If I gotta pick.
Hey, yo. Test this mother effer for lead, bro. Test Niro for lead. He ain't from Baltimore, but we recording?
Yeah.
So yeah, bro, I think it's important to like as far as Baltimore media, to just support one another. You know, like the Working Title podcast is like fam to me for real. So I just want to, whatever they do as individuals, I want to make sure I'm on board and just support that, you know what I mean? Whatever endeavors they have as individuals, like with Jack, what he does for the Wizards website, and like Taji does for the Baltimore Banner. Like, we just kind of like just need to just stay the course, you know what I mean? Like, no matter like whatever they do, like we just supporting, we just on board and stuff like that. So I think that camaraderie is very important for Baltimore media specifically.
So other than Baltimore media though, where do you see Baltimore music going in the next 5 years?
I see it evolving as far as where the artist wanted to go to, you know what I mean? I think like certain like thresholds you can't necessarily control and stuff like that. But you know, as long as people just keep creating and just worrying about that artistry and working on that craft, then there's no limits to where it can go. I just think a lot of artists should just focus on that and just creating, like not trying to indulge in too much social media, because that can be, you know, detrimental if you don't know how to manage it. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like well, let me not ask you, do you feel like, let me paint the question for you first. Well, let me tell you how I feel. Honestly, I feel like in Baltimore, the street rap, you know, outweighs everything in the whole DMV, matter of fact. But since we here in Baltimore right now, I feel like people in Baltimore, like rappers in Baltimore, the popular ones, it's like this persona or this perception of success till its fullest though, right? Like, you know, like chains, watches, cars, designer shit, to where like they can get to that peak, but it's not necessarily off the music solely. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To where it's a dangerous thing, because you know, you got the fruits of the labor, but you don't kind of got the opportunities that keep you protected and keep you away from people who don't have the fruits of that labor. You know what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I do. That's tricky because I really think, and this is just what I think, this is not a fact, this is just what I think, that's a slippery slope, especially where we're in a space where we finally got to a place where you can have a fandom in your city, like in some of the things that we showcase. It's not necessarily you know, giving you the ins and outs, or kids that kind of like follow these things or these people or motivated by these type of artists, they don't see the process. They just see what it is right there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like right away. They just see what it is. Like, and it's giving them like a false hope, because it's a process. Like, a lot of these artists are putting in the work and getting these in these positions, and a lot of it is like has to do with just who you surround yourself with. You know what I mean? But that can be a little bit, you know, like a smoky mirror type of thing. You know what I mean? I don't know anybody personally in that space, but what I can just give you as far as like my theory is like, it's just people who kind of just put their investments into what they feel like is just promising, but they don't see that process. Like they don't see any of that. They just see what's been put out there. So when they see what's been put out there, they just thinking like, all right, cool, I can just do this the exact same way, and it doesn't always give you the same results. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a slippery slope for real. I can't really speak on that, to be honest, but that's just my opinion.
I can't speak on it either, brother.
Yeah.
But I feel like if we get past that, though, to where it's more about the music and that success, then I think Baltimore can and should be like one of the biggest markets out there. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that plagues it, though. It's like the people that do make it, it seems like they make it, but they're still around the same shit that they was around before they made it. And it's because
some guys are. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate because, and then I felt like a lot of artists have like survivor's guilt or whatever the case may be, and want to like prove that they good wherever they go. You know what I mean? But if I mean, in my honest opinion, if you feel like you can break away from whatever was holding you back, go towards whatever was holding you back. I mean, like, break away whatever was holding you back. You know what I'm saying? Like, but people have the most obscure, confusing points to prove, just to prove that they're a real person. They're a real one.
Yeah. And
I don't think like that's worth it. Like, because people losing their lives trying to prove that they a real one. You know what I mean? So,
and I guess that's what I was trying to say earlier when we was talking in the kitchen. Is like, I'm not from here, but you know, I've been working in the scene for the past 4 years, and I just want to be part of the solution. Like, I don't want to go to New York. I don't want to go to LA or fuck with them DC. You know what I mean? I feel like everything is right here. Like, for us to make it as journalists, rappers, producers, videographers, production and shit like that, engineers and shit, I feel like this could be one of the biggest markets. But that's why I tiptoe, because it's like, yo, I feel like I really can play a part in this, but I don't want to play a part in this if I'm not really from this. You know, you feel what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, but it's a lot of people that ain't from here that just come here and just infiltrate. But that's like, don't have no type of shit, like nothing. They don't bring nothing but music.
But me, I'm always had an obvious conversation. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's an obvious conversation I would want to have before assumptions is made. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm always had an obvious conversation. I'm not going to avoid the obvious conversation, but a lot of times the obvious conversation gets avoided. Like the elephant in the room type shit. So, like when you say a lot of people not from here, that's cool, but I'm not about to be one of them. You feel what I'm trying to say?
Now, we respect that because, again, there's a lot of transplants that came here and, you know, they get shows here and there and stuff like that. I ain't going to say here and there. They got a lot of shows.
Yeah.
But they get booked by people that they just don't really give it. They don't care, like, where you from. Like, it's spaces that are very, very accepted.
Yeah.
No matter where you from.
I want to say, Baltimore music changed my life. That's like kind of what I was trying to get to earlier. Like, Baltimore music changed my life. So, in fact, I am in debt to it, even though I'm not from here, even though I can interview a bunch of DC dudes, North Carolina, New York, Philly, and, you know, and that's is my goal to expand. But I do feel like, yo, there's something going on here that is in the way of people's success. Like I was talking about earlier with the cancel culture. Like, it's not just cancel culture. Anything that is detrimental to what I wake up every day. The same way you, Taji, Jack, you know what I'm saying? A lot of other artists, John, you feel what I'm saying? Like, we wake up every day. This is like not thinking about nothing else. Like, I'm trying to make it in this field. Like, if I got something to edit, like this morning specifically, I woke up, I was exporting a video that a motherfucking export. I had to wake up middle of my sleep, re-export it, and go back to sleep. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? I want to be part of the solution. This is how I know you want to. So that's why I bring the conversation up. I know it's not a conversation we can just have in one sitting, but definitely want to highlight it.
Hey, it's a conversation that takes way longer than, that will last longer than a conversation here for real. But having a conversation is very important. You know what I mean? And just planning and just executing whatever it is the goal is. You know what I mean? That's really what it is. Because we be having these conversations all the time, man. Everybody want to have seminars and stuff like that. How to be a
benefiting from
marketing genius, and then
who benefit from that? The person that threw the seminar.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody but the person that threw this seminar together, man. And it's just like, all right, cool. But yo, listen, you live right around the corner from me. So what do you gotta tell me about anything? And I ain't trying to shame nobody to live around the corner from me, but it's just like, I'm more so looking towards the person that got the answers, that's gonna put me in a position to be somewhere that's better than where I grew up from, or what I'm accustomed to. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we not about to have I'm not about to register to no seminar or no webinar or none of that bullshit where the people that's doing this from, like, they hosting it from their Zooms or shit. They can even hosting it in person. I don't give a goddamn where they hosting it at. You're not about to tell me no information that I can't just Google. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what the fuck people be doing. Like, they be bamboozling people. Like, that's an issue I got, where people just bamboozle their people, yo. Like, I don't like that stuff, man.
Yeah, man.
They do that in rap too.
Yeah.
Rap seminars, man. What the fuck I'm going to go to a rap seminar? You know, and sorry, I'm going on a tangent, bro. But ain't nobody going to tell me or get me to go to no rap seminar to get no information that I ain't already get from you know what I'm saying? Like my people that already actually been in the industry. Because there's a lot of people that ain't even been in the industry, man. They just be doing some fucking DTLR interviews or mesh. Yeah, I ain't trying to hear none of that shit, man. What can the fuck you tell me about doing something different than what the fuck y'all doing to be better than what y'all doing? And y'all can't tell me. Y'all can't fucking tell me. Y'all can't tell me. I'm not going to none of y'all niggas seminars and none of that shit, man, because I'm seminared to death. Y'all niggas seminared me to death. And there's a lot of artists that feel the same way. Y'all seminar me to death. Keep going to these fucking seminars, and what the fuck information are we going home to? Nothing. Some shit we could have just fucking watched. We could have fucking watched a Dame Dash interview for all this bullshit that we had to pay $50 for. I could have watched a Dame Dash interview for free, nigga, on YouTube. Fuck out of here. And that's my closing statement, bro.
Nah, let me get one more. Yo, you got anything else that I didn't ask that nigga, you want to get? Hey, yo.
Nope.
Nah, look at this. Think of this like, yo, this is shooting there, and Rickie pulled up on you. What's on your mind? What's on your mind right now?
Listen, man.
You got 10 more minutes. What's on your mind right now that you
hold on, bro? And it was storming, bro.
So nah. That's the actualities. But right. I'm saying, what's on your mind that you wanna get off?
Just stop playing with your people, man. That's what I want to get off, yo. Stop playing with your people, yo. Stop all this. The only real people that I really respect is the earn your leisure type dudes. You feel what I'm saying? Like they made a way of doing what they do and making a substantial living. But all y'all motherfuckers trying to do that with every single type of space and field and industry and stuff like that. Like, Stop, yo. It's people that know what you know. Stop playing with people, man. Like, yo, if you want to do that seminar shit, yo, make that shit free. Provide drinks, provide food. If you want to have these conversations and you want to have this dialogue, I'm not, man. Yeah, man. I'm done.
Done?
Yeah.
All right, man. Yo, my man's Rickie Jacobs in the house. Photos TV. This was special to me, man. And we're going to build some more off camera, man. Keep it going. Shout out to all my people. Shout out to my man's Hank. Shout out to Bree. Shout out to Kay again. Shout out to the whole Florida's family. You know what I'm saying? We doing our thing, man. We've been, you know, just working, putting our heads down and working, having that foresight for tomorrow. And this is a big interview that's helping us in that process. You know, I'm going to throw one of them flex bombs. Hope he don't sue us. And then I got a drop. I think you're going to like this drop.
You're a dummy, bitch.
Hey, yo! Hey, yo, not Precious.
Yeah, you gonna like this one too.
This nigga scared.
Hey, yo. Nah. Yo.
Oh, this is my favorite one right here.
Cap.
And we out, man.
He's a dummy.
Yo, no last words, yo.
Man, I love my kids, man. I love my kids. I love my kids. I love my kids. I don't love you.
What's your youngest kid's name?
Ashe.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So be it. Amen. That's African scriptures. You feel what I'm saying? So that just tells you what type of shit I'm on. You feel what I'm saying?
Yo, Floaters TV. We got Ed Jacobs, my nigga Rickie, Car Search. Would you say drunk with tequila in the podcast shit?
Yes, sir. I'm always drunk, man.
Drunk
Listen.
with the podcast shit. We got a little drunk, but we ain't too drunk. We're gonna cut that out too. It's Floaters TV. My man's Ed Jacobs. All love. Hey, we out.